A stun gun manufactured in 2100. Its powers can be adjusted to 10 levels. Level 1 inflicts sharp pain, but level 10 can kill an elephant in one shot. Oh my god. Bio-authentication system that prevents anyone other than the registered user from being able to fire it. The gun that Seiki Agara used was given to him by Tomiki Saragi Android, along with some medicine. Okay. Demolition Blade. First generation Sentinel armament with steel blade cutters spinning at high speed can cut through hard bedrock like soft cheese. Cutting through Kaiju armor produces friction heat over 1,500 degrees, so it requires the usage of liquid metal coolant. Second generation Sentinel support equipment automatically targets Kaiju and attacks them. It cannot move itself, but uses its forelegs to plant itself firmly in position when placed. So they're basically like siege tank, but like deployed siege tank. And they shoot in a line too, which is kind of awesome. Yakisoba pan, I love this. I've never tried yakisoba pan in real life though. Oh my, yes, I love this game. Masterclass in storytelling. Oh, I agree. I strongly agree. We just did our own kind of like tier list of characters and stuff. My favorite characters are Nenji, Tomi, and Yuka. Is her name Yuka? Actually, well, I mean her. Yuki. Although I ranked Renya pretty low, but honestly when I did it, I didn't have access to his, like, I started Renya today basically, like his entire, I ranked him pretty low because like from what I had seen, it didn't seem like super interesting, but the more I'm playing of him, obviously the more I'm noticing like how interesting he is. But yeah. Miura, interesting. Very interesting. Miura for me was pretty, I want to say was pretty well done. Let me see where I ranked Miura. Oh, we can't see it from here. That's a bummer. I think I ranked him like A or B. I think.
Sure.
Let's see what a favor is. What's the favor?
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but...
The introduction? Wait, hold on.
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side. So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all, even one of its computers was so far beyond what we knew.
Well, I guess we're a bit...
Thanks for the comment from a Ukrainian gamer. Oh, hey, you're from Ukraine. Oh, you're more than welcome to come by again and watch. Zach, I really appreciate you being here. And I'm terribly sorry for what your country is going through, obviously. It's not often possible to watch. I do love your face very much though. I really do. And yeah, if you ever want to stop by again to kind of escape from real life stuff, I'll be more than happy to try and entertain. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. We do play a whole bunch of stuff here. We play lately we've been like kind of on a JRPG kick. We've been playing a lot of JRPGs. I played this. I played Xenoblade Chronicles. It's my first time playing Xenoblade Chronicles ever, so I'm kind of going through the first game, then I'll do the second game, then I'll do Torna, and then I'll be ready for 3. And starting probably next week or something, we'll start integrating other types of games as well, and not just JRPGs. But yeah, we do like a whole bunch of stuff here. I have 3 cats. Yeah, love animes. I've been watching One Piece lately. Just started watching One Piece. I'm like episode 20 or something, and I'm loving it. I'm like addicted already. So I can't even imagine what the other like 1,000-something episodes are. But like I'm already addicted to One Piece. And other like animes I've watched recently that I really enjoyed. Obviously, like Attack on Titan, I'm a big fan. I liked parts of Sword Art Online and Log Horizon. I still haven't seen Spy X Family, though. Although everyone says I totally should watch that, so I probably will soon.
Bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Yeah.
Something inside that interlocutor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
What? What?
Huh? Hey, the stall is moving.
Stop!
It stopped.
You control them?
Is this doll some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon.
Maybe destroy it or something?
Hey, over here too.
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
That console.
Yeah.
Looks like I can only use the controls from there. You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey!
Stop!
Okino! Damn it! Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel.
Hold on.
I know what I saw. Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino. And the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him. Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well.
Well, Ms. Morimura is probably dead by then. No, go in there. Hold on.
Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about time travel. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino. Crawling to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
I wonder if it matters which one I pick.
This is hardly the time for a snack.
Well, I thought maybe I would see someone I know.
I can't seem to find that teacher. Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
You've been in the area for a while, right? Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Yeah, right in front of... never mind.
Right in front of me?
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
You've seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know anything. But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay, so rest area.
Do you have a moment?
For what?
Who talks like that? Do you have a moment? Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat? You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Natsuno's boyfriend?
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend. And he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
That's him. Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something. Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Several times that I watched more in the recordings. Oh, well, thank you. Don't talk about the situation in our country, but thank you. We're strong. Our people are one. We are open to others. I completely get it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, Zach. You're awesome.
I'm looking for a shady guy who looks like he might start a fight. Have you seen anyone like that around school?
Well, me.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm talking to him.
Anyone else?
Well, there's also Ogata-kun.
Oh, Nenji.
I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Any idea where she might be?
Well, I remember seeing the nurse's office was closed. She probably already went home.
Really? Of all time, she had to be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look somewhere else.
The old school building. The walkway? Yeah, the walkway.
Okay, now.
Of all times, why am I reminiscing here?
This is for you.
What's this?
What is that?
Really like you.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Guess not. Huh.
They have a really complicated relationship.
Nobody here.
Huh? You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
Takatoshi-san. Let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location.
Oh, yes.
He has been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. The Yuki Inaba used them to inform me. Natsuno, he will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
Oh, the gun.
What is this?
The phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it.
I mean, it
from
looks like a gun. Just
Okino's
take it.
laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
What is this? Some kind of controller from the future? How do you even hold it? I mean, I don't like.
3 active androids detected.
I'm on it.
Shoot him.
Over here.
Is it over? Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Hijiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
No! Okino! No. Okino's.
Where's his body?
He's gone.
Universal control has isolated him.
Is that the favor?
So they finally made it here. Okino. You don't have much of a knack for love letters.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere,
Yeah, that's gotta be
you
it.
need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone.
True.
So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need. Now let's go. Sentinel number 12.
Yeah, that must have been like at the start of the last day, basically.
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel, you're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it, to keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data, everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control. That world is a simulated space, a massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time. But it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. We were born inside these pods.
Wait,
We have
what?
never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out. But at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
To the final battle. Damn, though. That means when the kaiju appear, Hijiyama reads the letter Okino left him and activates Sentinel number 12. Since Hijiyama and Okino shared the Sentinel number 12, he was able to communicate with Okino again in the cockpit of the Sentinel. Okino then reveals that Hijiyama, that the world they are in, is a simulated space, and the cockpit is actually the real world. Although he dies in universal control due to an android attack, he's still able to communicate with Hijiyama. Yeah. 80% of the Inner memory is used to supply sensory data to their users. This ensures that whatever happens in a simulated reality feels real to them. Yeah. Cockpit. Since any pilot would suffer enormous damage from Kaijus strike to the Sentinel, Tsukasa Okino's original designs for the Sentinels didn't have a cockpit at all. That's why they're naked. That explains so much. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Connection gets cut off when the satellite is behind the horizon, as that puts it outside range. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
This data is that you, Goto? It's been a while.
Can go.
The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata? An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata.
So Nenji's father.
Would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market? The catastrophic consequences? You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life.
Oh, damn. These people are creepy.
Planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death. Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity.
Too late.
Out of the survivors, the ones who would have clearance.
So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive. If Operation Aegis succeeds, a world reset will no longer be possible. This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it.
So her agenda is like to just have everybody just die?
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies. 3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the Kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the Kaijus' side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective. which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically.
What was the plan?
Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO? I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
That's 2025, Sector 3. That's where she sent everybody from Sector 4.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san.
Not sure, actually. I don't think it's been left here by Ida-san.
They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser. They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
Okay.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes, I have my ways.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't know at that point that she's a professor.
This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it? An Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion.
Nah, it's not
The
that.
comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaijus' attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers.
Damn, that means they produce a lot.
After all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
That's just wrong, by the way, because like they keep pumping out more.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew. In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis.
Yeah, so she's actively going against what we're trying to do.
Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible.
Okay.
Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder.
Yeah.
And you asked me who I think did it.
It's, yeah, finally you're gonna catch on.
If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Oh my god, he figured it out.
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis. A thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf, a buyer simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc. Under Kengo Ogata's oversight. Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories. An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log, too?
Yes. Renya Goto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity. But you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone. And presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone.
Oh, damn.
That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame.
Yeah, I knew it.
This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
What? So she witnesses destruction caused by the Kaiju invasion and the extent of the situation's deviation from her original plan for Project Arc. Chihiro decides that for her plan to succeed, she needs a fresh start with a new world, devoid of all these problems and variables. Although they are both Chihiro Morimura and her efforts to enable Operation Aegis, were obstacles to the original plan. So Chihiro kills her. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, father of Nenji Ogata, as well as the chairman, is responsible for manipulating Professor Morimura and pressing Project Arc forward, planning to revive himself through the use of the interlocutor and cloning technology on the new Earth. Chihiro used her senior admin ID in the UFO's mainframe to stop the automated factories from producing Kaiju. But that didn't work though, because they keep upgrading the Kaiju, so like clearly it's either that or like they are officially stopped, but it's the mobile factories are creating more, and the actual proper automated factories, like the physical ones, like on specific locations, are just not working anymore. Also called the command ship or mothership in orbit, Chihiro accessed this in order to stop the automated factory's mass production of Deimos. Damn. Oh my god, this is insane.